This week, YTV searched the student body for couples who have stood the test of midterms, meetings, and sometimes pure mayhem. These 3 couples have gone through it all and still emerged hand in hand. We go to Stefina Yuli to hear their secrets on what it really takes to find lasting love at Yale.
There's a myth among students at Yale that relationships here don't last. Many argue that Yaleys are simply too busy and that college screws and frat parties give us little time to create lasting relationships. But is this myth really true? These 3 couples say absolutely not.
First met wearing each other's clothing on old campus.
So we were screw dates.
Met up old dog days.
On a CT limo headed back to Bradley International Airport.
So Will and I actually met on the first day of school.
And we were in the same Froco group.
It's one thing to meet someone, but it's another to maintain a relationship. That's why they've each found their own ways to integrate their love lives with the everyday bustle of college life.
I don't think it's like an active effort.
Yeah, I think it's just day-to-day small things.
For me, it's like more than a relationship. Like, Will is one of my best friends.
For these 3, it goes beyond just spending time together. They also share a lot of similarities and know each other fairly well.
No, I'm a more party dancer. I like to get into the club and drop it.
He tries to get me to dance well, but I'm pretty stubborn with my awful dancing.
He's more organized. Definitely me, like, no question.
I think me, actually.
Ultimately, in long-term relationships, it's the little things that count.
If you have someone that has the same priorities as you do, it's easy to work on the same schedule, roughly.
I think that spending time with someone and being able to depend on someone gives me energy, which then makes me more productive and gives me time. So in reality, it's not a time sink.
Well, sometimes it's time sink.
Sometimes it's a time sink.
Time sink or not, these 3 couples have found their relationships worthwhile and think love is worth pursuing for every Yalie out there.
Don't let first impressions get in the way of anything.
Could be in your Froco group.
Seriously.
You just never know.
From YTV, this has been Stefina Yuli. Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, Steffi.